G'day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today I want to show you this interesting little thing. This was less than 200 Rand. You get it from a place called DECATHLON. DECATHLON QUECHUA? Okay, the name, yeah. It comes in a blister pack like this, and it shows lock and unlock. If you press it in, it unlocks, and if you don't, it's locked. Then it says a lot of things in weird languages, and somewhere it says made in China. Okay, over there at the bottom is the code, knife, what's that, mh100. And then if you really want to try and read that, go for it. There it says made in China, DECATHLON, whatever knife. And then look, if you put your finger under the blade, it will cut you. Excuse my little dirty hands. Okay, it was 197 Rand exactly. I'm lying. It was 155 Rand exactly. Because for some other reason you get 15% off, something like that. Or initially it was 129 Rand. I don't know. Anyway, this thing pitched up here at my house, and I got my QUECHUA. Anyway, but I must say I've been enjoying this knife quite a lot. It's like translucent green. Now I don't have a torch with me to show you. It's like translucent green. You can see it's been skeletonized on the inside. It is quite a beefy boy, and you cannot open it unless you press this button. And then it's, listen to that, quite satisfying click over there. Oh, dirty hand, sorry, I've been doing garden work. We went for a nice breakfast this morning, and then, yeah. Now, I'm really enjoying this shape. It's like a, what do you call it, modified sheep's foot, I think. Extreme drop point, reverse tanto. Okay, modified sheep's foot, I'm going to go with. And then beautiful flat grind. It's not too thick. Stock is quite thin to start with. No gaps anywhere. On the back there, now it's going to be difficult to focus. It's very small. It says DECATHLON. Was that upside down? DECATHLON. Okay, so this is quite nice. No billboarding, nothing. And then it's locked. And when you press the button, you can close it again. This is a super two-handed thing because you cannot open it unless you press the button. So even if you put easy, whatchamacallits on there, you're going to have to press the button and then still open two-handed. So it's a two-handed knife all the way. Sorry, excuse me. I've been having this weird throaty thing going on for the last few days. Anyway, so this knife, it's, let's do some specs. It's just a bit too tall to be, or too long to be a fifth pocket carry. So about this much from there to there sticks out if it's in your fifth pocket. It's 18 centimeters overall, which is, what's that, 7 inches flat. Blade length is 3 inches. Cutting edge is 2 3/4. Blade length is a bit less than 8 centimeters, cutting edge 7.5 almost centimeters. Okay, so this is quite a good size knife, and it feels fantastic in hand because it's got the ultimate neutral shape. And it's quite, well, it's not thick, but it's just thick enough. Okay, so it's 0.56 inches, which is 14 millimeters. Blade stock in this thing, 1.5 millimeters, which is 0.06 inches. Okay, so it is quite a thin little thing, and it makes it super, super slicey. Now, I'm really enjoying this little knife, and I cannot say enough good things about it. It feels great. The lockup is super solid. Nothing is going anywhere. And I've been getting into the whole button lock thing now. Now, this is, you get easy button locks and you get difficult button locks. Now, this thing, making it absolutely two-handed, Makes it more difficult, but it makes it feel more gentlemanly, because when you take this out, you're not going to scare anybody. Wonderful little knife. Okay, so if you've ever seen a thing like this, the Decathlon what that ever says, get one. These are fantastic, and they are super budget. And remember, this is South African prices. We pay more for everything. But that's a nice looking knife. Nice looking blade shape, very functional. Yeah, if you put your hands to the side, you can get quite close to a board. Utility cuts, you have quite a nice tip. Okay, I won't say this is like a, what do you call it, tactical knife, but it's definitely a nice knife to carry. Made in China, with a small letter in front and then a capital at the end. Wonderful, wonderful little knife. And it looks quite cool. And when you're outside in the sun and you see the translucence, it looks even cooler. Oh, I need to show you a weight on this thing, because it does feel quite chunky. My horrible scale. One day I'm going to get a better one. In one of the comments, somebody asked me, why don't you just put it on ounces? Unfortunately, my scale does not work like that. Let me show you. My scale can show you, what's that? Weight, milk, and water. Look at my cool light. Weight, milk, and water. So I can show you in milks, I can show you in whatevers, but I cannot show you in ounces. So it is 76 grams, and then I take out my conversion chart, which is full of debris, and then we say it is slightly less than 3 ounces. Okay, so it's between 2 and 3 ounces. And that is the way I have to measure things. I still hate this thing. But at least if I want to weigh milk, I'm set. Okay, so there we have it. The QUECHUA from Decathlon. Wonderful little knife. They call this a camping and backpacking knife. And it could work for that. Okay. Especially if you're in one of those countries with the 10 centimeter or 3 inch rule. What did we say? This thing is less than 3 inches, no? Yeah, it's going to be exactly 3 inches. So you should be able to camp and backpack with this thing all over the world. Okay, stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye.